3 games left, and obviously it was a tough pill to swallow, Saturday's game. But with that, you only got so much time to kind of sulk in your feelings, and it's time to get ready to go back to battle. Got a really, really good team coming in, divisional opponent. Really looking forward to it. Tough. I would say this group is always fun to play against because they're really good people outside of before the game and after the game, but they're really nasty during it, which is always exciting. And the guys look forward to it. They always a very, very physical group to play the game the right way, technique sound, well coached. So the guys are really amped up about this one. Looking forward to it.
I'm trying to remember, you said earlier in the year that Ty came to you and wanted to talk to you about playing personal protector.
Yes.
How did that go again?
Yeah, so TC, he realized that 4-4 was taking on more of a defensive role. And Cam Bynum was really the backup behind him. And so with that, we kind of had TC at a wing position, and he felt the need to kind of come to me. He wanted to take on a larger role, felt that he could really assume that role and take full ownership of it. And, I was confident in him being able to do it. And with that, he started meeting with me every single day, kind of learning the ins and outs of the protections and, what the communication is. And, if you get to know TC, he's a very quiet guy who doesn't, they really walk around and call him the quiet man. They always talk about, and this is a saying that he has is be careful or be wary of the quiet man. And that's him. And so, with that, for him to kind of take on that leadership role, it's kind of like the quarterback position of the punt team, just says a lot about who he is and, the steps that he's trying to take and develop as a second-year player.
And he was still in there the other day, even though he's
still in there. He's still in there.
Was that his choice, or you needed him there?
Yeah, needed him, man. And that's also his choice too. He knows and understands how important that role is, and how much really he's the leader of that group. That group really relies and leans on him heavily, and provides a spark for that unit. And so he wanted to be there for the guys regardless of even though he is a starting running back.
Does he say that? Like walking around the facility,
be wary of the quiet man? No, he doesn't. But there is, we kind of got this thing that we do weekly, and he did get up in front of the team, and that was kind of like his kind of mojo. It was be wary of the quiet man.
He is pretty quiet.
Yeah, very quiet man. Very quiet man. Got to watch him. Yeah.
Not just the play that Najee made, like on the.
Oh yeah, unbelievable play. And you've seen it, especially last week. L.A. Ravens walk off in OT. It's a situation where in a regulation, it's a huge play in the game. Last thing you want to do is give up an explosive return to give them an opportunity to possibly hit a last-second field goal there. But got good hand, good distance. Coach Gibson does a great job of coaching those gunners up on if, for whatever reason, you are between ball and man, you had the opportunity to push the zero into the returner. We're all for doing that. Najee, he's funny. He came up to the office today and just, talked about how he doesn't really think about doing those things and how it's just kind of instincts and reaction. And, that's really what football is all about. We talk and preach about really, do more, more reacting, less thinking at the end of the day. And so that was just a very reactionary play that he ended up making there, very instinctual. Hope the ball would have bounced in a certain way. It kind of ended up our way, but it didn't. But it doesn't take away from the fact of an impactful play that he had there.
And Matt, you talk about the nastiness of some of these special teamers. Why is this not the same Detroit Lions that we're used to seeing?
I think there's a culture change. I think obviously Coach Dan's doing a great job over there with how he's coaching it, how he's preaching it. I think you kind of look at the attitude of him, who the leader is at the helm and Coach Campbell. The team really kind of takes on that attitude, and it's just kind of that Detroit way, really. It's kind of rugged, real gritty. That's kind of who just the identity of the team is, and you really appreciate that. The guys understand that this isn't the same Detroit that you're used to seeing, and we're gonna have to put our big boy pads on to get ready for a physical football game. And I truly believe that the tougher, more physical football team will win a game come Sunday.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.